getting successful at trading is all about simple, as much as people might argue with you on that.
Forex Morning Mayhem is a must-listen podcast for currency traders. Get a curated watch list, insightful market analysis, and crucial news updates, plus trading tips for all levels. But remember, it's educational, not investment advice. Scan the QR code in the description to join our free Trade Faction Slack channel for live trade calls. If you like the podcast, please follow and share. Let's get started. Good morning, everyone. It's Tuesday, April 4th, 2025, and you're listening to Forex Morning Mayhem. It's time for the daily market briefing. In today's headlines, President Donald Trump stated that his tariff plan is progressing well despite significant market declines, including a 1,600-point drop in the Dow Jones. He expressed openness to negotiating tariff reductions if other countries offer something phenomenal. Global markets remain volatile, with European stocks near lows and US futures underperforming, particularly the Russell 2000 index. The US dollar is attempting to recover losses ahead of key events. The non-farm payroll report and Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell's speech, which will include a Q&A session. Bond yields continue to fall as markets fully price in 425 basis point Fed rate cuts for 2025. Oil prices remain under pressure, gold is easing, and base metals are impacted by China's absence from the market. Key upcoming events include US and Canadian labour market reports, Moody's review of the EU sovereign rating, and speeches by Powell, Barr, Waller, and ECB's De Guindos. Stay tuned for a currency market update with Bill and Dave up next. Thanks for listening to Forex Morning Mayhem. Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review if you like the show.
Starting with the currency pairs, Aussie New Zealand dollar is in the zone. We are waiting, probably for a long time, for a short sweet spot to set up because the market's been nuts for the last day or two after Trump announced the tariffs. Next one up, Aussie US dollar, nothing going on here. US Canadian dollar in the zone. Actually, this one looks like we could get a sweet spot long setup here. Pound Canadian dollar in the zone, waiting for a sweet spot short. New Zealand US dollar in the zone, waiting for a sweet spot short. I don't think that one's going to happen anytime soon. Singapore dollar, chief, nothing going on. US Canadian dollar in the zone, waiting for a short sweet spot. That one looks pretty decent. US chief, hyperextended, so we are going to not pay attention to that.
Are you an active trader looking to elevate your trading skills? We invite you to join the Trade Faction, a community where you can witness trades called out live. To connect with fellow traders and gain real-time insights, simply click the link in the description or scan the QR code to join our free Slack channel. This is a great opportunity to enhance your trading strategies and stay ahead of the market. So what are you waiting for? Click that link or scan the QR code now and become part of the Trade Faction today.
Indicator All-Stars. So once again, we have a chart from the big beluga. And this one I thought was pretty useful. He calls this one volume order blocks. And what volume order blocks is all about is basically he's written code to detect where the order blocks are. And once it does, the cool thing that it does is it shows you how much volume, both from a raw number and a percentage there are at those points.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty decent. Based on where these blocks form, you could put your take profits or your stop losses. There's a midline for each of the order blocks, so you got a little extra precision in there if you want. They get bigger or smaller based on the amount of volume that's in them as well. You also have a adjustment in here of sensitivity, so I can go up or down, and those should change a bit. So depending on how sensitive I want to make it, it's going to find more or less order blocks. And last but not least, the color of the trend is highlighted here
Yeah.
in green and blue. Any comments, questions, concerns on that, David?
Heck, get some resistance lines in there, and I'd probably trade that one.
Yep,
It saves the time of trying to figure it out.
of course. And anything that saves time and lets you make quicker decisions is always going to be a very useful tool.
Where were these tools when we started?
You're living in the Renaissance compared to me.
I know. Yeah, we had some nice tools, but these are nice and simple.
Yeah, that's what I like about them. Getting successful at trading is all about simple, as much as people might argue with you on that. So
Yeah. Look at that. We're going to hit a profit right there. Right? What
And
a way to segment out. Just
that
hit
is
the order block.
that's right where my profit target is at too, believe it or not.
Is it?
Yeah, almost to the T. All right.
There it is. Beluga for the win.
All right, take it easy.